Hello and welcome to the GeoSTEM tutorials. This is how to make a t-shirt or a sticker. Here on Rhino, I have a very simple line design. It looks like a Space Invader, but it's actually a Peruvian symbol. I recommend that your first design be fairly simple. Remember that we are just going to be cutting out uh, a line. So think of it as like this. Whatever you draw will be cut by a blade. um, Hatches are not the right thing to do here. It is just going to be cut a line. Now, let's say you want to do something different than this particular Space Invader and you find something online like this cute hippo on a triangle. What I can do, what I have done in the past, is just right-clicked on it and said, um, I don't know, copy image? Where is it? Copy image. I think you can do Control C too. Come back to Rhino and do Control V. And then you're like, nothing happened. But if you look at the command line, it says first corner of picture. And so you click somewhere. And then it says second corner of picture. And you click somewhere. And there your image is in. And you can trace over it. I like to click on the image and type LOCK, lock it, so that the image doesn't move while I trace over the top of it. If I was to trace this hippo, I would do interp curve, INT, well, it's already there, interp curve, and then start at a particular point, and then just put, see how it bends? Just put as few as possible, um, clicks all the way around. Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing there, but that's how it's done. Uh, this is the end, and if you stop and start again, you will want to make sure that end is on your O snaps, so that if I do, it looks like this, the belly of the hippo is a straight line. So instead of doing interp curve, I'm going to type line, L-I-N-E. And then I got to make sure that I get an O snap. I'm going to put this right in the center. O snap, click on end. Because if you don't connect your geometry, then the blade is not going to cut it right. Okay, so straight line all the way to the end, and I am well on my way for making a hypotenuse. I know, I know. So I'm gonna select that, delete it. I'm gonna do something called unlock. Click on this, delete it, and now I've got only my Space Invader. This is how you make it so that we can cut it out on the vinyl cutter. So you do File. You might as well save it to your uh, OneDrive first. And now File, Save As. Um, I've got T-shirt down here. You should put your name in it. So Judson, for example. And then it's going to save as this type, as the Rhino 3D. We do not want that. What we want is, and now I'm going to pause here, AutoCAD Drawing Exchange File, which is a DXF. You want to save it as a DXF. So you got your name on it, and now you also have to save it to the right place. Probably should have started here. You got to go to this PC, CAD Public, and then where are we going to go? We are going to go to GeoSTEM and either 6th period or 7th period. I'm going to say 6th period for me. And so that's where I'm going to save it. Saved in the period, saved with your name, saved with AutoCAD Drawing Exchange File, and then hit save, and you're not done. Do not click through this dialog box without first making this choice. It's got to be a, well, Cam Imperial. There it is. Cam Imperial. Okay? Okay. Now it goes on saying that you should have sized it to the right size. These sizes are important. If you didn't know the size that you were at, I sometimes type a bounding box, B-O-U-N-D-I-N-G, bounding box, enter. And then you can DIM, dimension this from its bounding box. This particular thing is 10 inches. by 6 and 11/16. So close to 6 3/4. And you have to have it dimensioned properly in order to have a result that you enjoy. Hey, hope this worked for you. And we are on a compressed time frame, so uh, please work on this until it is done.